Basically what they did, they were former bank employees and they used their inside knowledge to create documents, use false customer details to apply for loans, which they never repaid. And as a result of that, the fraudulent documentation, the loans were approved and they actually withdrew on those funds.
So there were real customers, but the information that was provided about them was false, or the customers?
No, the customers legitimately existed. However, these loans were taken out that they had absolutely no knowledge of, and their details were used to obtain the fraudulent loans. As a result, we've recovered approximately $400,000. There were 10 loans in relation to the latest offences that we've been looking at.
You mentioned you've recovered $400,000, but how much money do you and your investigators believe was actually fraudulently obtained?
In regard to the current investigation we're doing, we believe that there were 10 fraudulent loans applied for, with a figure of in excess of $550,000, and luckily we've been able to recover in excess of $400,000 of that money.
And one of the woman who's been arrested has previously been arrested. So is this a new investigation?
No, it's an ongoing investigation. We will be alleging that the woman worked for a financial institution previously. As a result, she used her inside knowledge. She was subsequently sacked, and as a result, she's used another co-worker. As a result of that information, she's then continued to reoffend.
So the customers who were involved here, and I suppose we should put them in inverted commas as customers, did they ever see any of this money that was borrowed?
No, a lot of them didn't even know that the loans had actually existed.
How were they chosen, for want of a better word, by the accused people behind it?
They were just randomly selected by the persons who work within the financial institutions, and loans were obtained under their names, and as a result a lot of these victims didn't know anything about it.
So the people who've had loans taken out in their name never saw a cent of the money, so are they victims of the fraud, or is the bank the victim of the fraud, or both?
They're both actually, because the victims, their credit rating would have been affected, and a lot of them wouldn't have known about the actual loans themselves, but also we'll be alleging the banks who are actually victims, because that's where the money was drawn from.
And how did it come to the attention of investigators? Was it simply because these loans weren't being repaid?
No, the loans weren't repaid, so we worked very closely with the financial institutions and we became aware through those means.
You made a number of